Good evening from Washington, D.C. I'm Zerlina Maxwell in for Chris Hayes. Even though both Democrats and Republicans were all there together when hundreds and hundreds of Trump riders attacked the Capitol in an attempt to overturn the presidential election, with each passing day, more and more Republican senators are coming out against the bipartisan January 6th commission. Instead of actually addressing the bipartisan content of the bill, Florida Senator Marco Rubio wondered if Democrats want to turn the commission into a political weapon.
This is about politics. Here's how. They have this thing that says, well, in order to issue a subpoena, you need both the Republican and the Democratic side evenly divided to agree to it. But that's not the point for politics. You don't actually need the subpoena. All you need is a story out there saying, Congressman so-and-so, they want to subpoena him or her. But they can't because the Republicans are blocking it.
According to Marco Rubio, the bipartisan commission is bad because members will use it to subpoena people and embarrass them. For context, remember what a big deal Republicans made about Benghazi? House Republicans conducted 6 different investigations, and then a couple of weeks after 5 Republican-led House committees released a 43-page report specifically faulting the State Department for the 2012 Benghazi attack, Senator Marco Rubio wrote an op-ed demanding more investigations and complaining no one has yet been held accountable. And then they made Hillary Clinton testify for 11 straight hours. You remember that. And Senator Marco Rubio was so upset, he just had to have a Senate hearing with the woman who just happened to be the woman who would be the Democratic nominee for president.
Madam Secretary, I know we all wish that this had never happened, so this hearing would never have had to happen. But before the attack in Benghazi, what had we done specifically to help them build their security capacities?
Well, there's a long list, and I'll be happy to provide that to you.
Senator Rubio is more concerned about how the Secretary of State responded in Libya than how President Donald Trump responded during an insurrection right here in America. He thinks Democrats want to use this bipartisan committee for political purposes, just like they did with Benghazi. And we know that's how Republicans viewed the Benghazi hearings.
Everybody thought Hillary Clinton was unbeatable, right? But we put together a Benghazi special committee, a select committee. What are her numbers today? Her numbers are dropping. Why? Because she's untrustable. But no one would have known any of that had happened had we not fought and made that happen.
This is why a commission looking into the January 6th insurrection is too much for them. But there are a lot of questions that still need to be answered. Questions that Republican Congressman John Katko, you know, the guy who helped design the commission, highlighted 2 days ago on the House floor.
We must find answers to the many questions surrounding that day. What information was known leading up to January 6th? Why was that information not shared with the proper entities? Why were Capitol Police officers left so unprepared? Who failed to provide them with support? Why did it take so long for reinforcements to come to their aid? How can we improve the decision-making and bureaucracy that is clearly hampering the Capitol Police and security of the Capitol complex? How can we ensure that the Capitol, members of Congress, and our staffs are secure from attacks? And how do we ensure that this is a safer place for members of the Capitol Police Force who risk their lives every day to protect us?
There is absolutely nothing political about those questions. And the fact that Republicans do not want them answered only raises more questions.